Good morning, friends, and welcome back. I am Mrs. Gordon, and I am so glad you're here to learn with me again today. We have been talking about living and non-living things, and I hope you remember what those words mean. Remember, living things can breathe, they need air and food to eat, and non-living things are usually not alive and they do not move on their own. They cannot change or grow. So today we are just going to talk about living things and their characteristics. What exactly is a living thing? Remember, we have to classify these things on what makes them living or not living. So today, if you have things in your home that are living in a sorting mat, or even if you can just take a look around, and of course you are a living thing. So let's get started and see if you can help me classify things today. Today I'm going to read you a story. I know it is living. How do I know it is living? It eats. It breathes. It grows. It moves on its own. A plant is living. An animal is living. Today, I want you to help me classify what is living things. I have some pictures that I need to glue on my paper. Remember, living things need food, air, they grow, they either need water, shelter, or they change. Let's see. I have a picture of a cloud with raindrops. We would say this living thing would need water. Sometimes you can water a plant, or when it rains, our water comes from the sky. Living things need water. I have a picture of a fruit basket. Healthy eating is always best. And we need food to eat, animals need food to eat, and even plants have their food to eat. So living things need food. Living things need food. Living things also need air. Have you ever felt a warm, cool breeze against your face? Or the lungs in your own body? Breathe in air. Living things need air. You know what else living things can do? They can grow. Living things grow. You are changing every day. You're getting taller. Plants and animals change. They grow taller or even change in characteristics as far as hands or feet. They get bigger. So living things grow. Living things also need shelter. What is shelter? Shelter is a place where someone may live or somewhere inside where they take cover. Our little ladybug is being sheltered from the rain under the leaf. Shelter, living things need shelter. Living things also change. What does change mean? They can either change in features, or they start out as an egg, then they go to a tiny little animal, and then to a bigger animal. Living things change. So living things, how do you know if they're living things? They need food, air, they grow, they need water, shelter, and they also change. I have some living things with me today. Zebras is an animal. Zebras eat. They also breathe air. They also can reproduce. Zebras is a living thing. It is an animal. Penguin is also an animal. They grow, they change, they also can swim. They move on their own. They are living things. A snake also needs food, air, or water. Sometimes they take shelter in really dark, tiny places. So they are living things. This deer is also a living thing. What makes it a living thing? Well, it does need food, water, it grows. Remember, a baby deer was a fawn, and then it grows to be a deer. Pandas, they definitely eat a lot of food. They eat plants, another living thing. They need air and water, and they grow and change. This is a living thing. I have a plant. Plants change and grow very slowly. When you water them or have them in sunlight and they receive air, they grow. Their form of food is not only water, but also the soil that they are in. This is a living thing. In our world, there are many living things all around. The water that surrounds our earth have many fish and turtles and different sea animals. The water itself is a living thing. The people on all of our continents are living things. The different plants around the world, the different people, different animals, they all are living things. Do you have living things in your home? Go see if you can find them. You did such great work today, friends, with me classifying living things. Grab your nearest adult and tell them what living things need. Food, air, shelter, water, all of those things classify as you being living. So grab your nearest adult and tell those living thing characteristics And I hope you had fun today learning. And until next time, I wish you well.